The beauty of difference. Shireen was a young girl whose parents sent her away from Tehran to live with her aunt in London. The little girl fell asleep on the flight and dreamt of what London would be like. She pictured old men in bowler hats, ladies with umbrellas, bright red buses. She also dreamt of the big house where the queen lived with her guards in their tall, fuzzy hats and long boots. But when she arrived at the airport in London, it was not quite as she had imagined at all. The sky was a horrible grey color and it was raining. Everybody was looking at her as if she were an alien because she was wearing a chador, as it was a part of their culture. "Let's get you home," said her aunt as she hurried the young little girl into a big black taxi with an orange light on its roof. London turned out to be a very strange place indeed. It rained every day for the first week, and Shireen didn't think much of British summertime at all. It turned out that not just anybody can go and say hello to the Queen in her big house. The young girl was very disappointed in her new home and she missed her parents and her friends. The food was different and not like her mother's lubia polo with saffron or crispy tardi, which was delicious to eat. When the day arrived for Shireen to go to her new school, she was very nervous. "There are lots of girls at school who wear a chador just like you, little one," said her aunt. "I'm sure you will make lots of friends today. You just wait and see." But it did not go that way at all, not at first. There were indeed other girls who wore a chador, but they were all older than Shireen. Her classmates also did not want to make friends with the new girl who looked different. It was during lunch break, as she was standing in the corner of the playground planning her big escape back to Tehran, that a young boy approached Shireen.
"My name is Stephen,"
said the boy.
"Would you like to share some of my milkshake with me?"
And with that, the young boy offered Shireen his strawberry milkshake. Shireen thought that the milkshake tasted amazing and had to stop herself from drinking it all up. The young boy suddenly broke into a big smile. Shireen laughed because Stephen had a lovely smile and he also had a big strawberry moustache. In exchange for his milkshake, Shireen pulled out 4 pieces of baklava from her pocket and shared the sweet pastries with her new friend.
"I think your headscarf looks cool,"
said Stephen as he wolfed down a whole piece of baklava in one go. "It's called a chador," Shireen told him.
"Well, it looks really cool,"
he said. Suddenly, Stephen pulled his blazer up over his head so that he too was wearing a kind of chador. Shireen had to laugh again as the boy looked very funny indeed. She imagined that her parents would like Stephen. Soon the two were lost in games of make-believe and adventure, running about in the corner of the playground, chasing each other all over the place. They exchanged stories, and Shireen told Stephen everything about life in Tehran, her parents, friends and neighbors. Stephen told Shireen about all of the cool things you could do in London, like play in the big park, go to the zoo or the cinema. There was even a huge wheel that you could ride in. It was not too long before the other children noticed how much fun Shireen and Stephen were having, and soon they began to gather around and join in. On her way across the playground, Shireen felt a great rush of gratitude towards Stephen because he had taught her something very important. "It is okay to be different," she told herself. "In fact, it is really quite beautiful." With this thought held firmly in her head, little Shireen was determined to make a new life for herself in England and make her parents very proud. "Who knows?" she thought. "Perhaps when my parents come here, they will know how I can get to meet the Queen."